have you cycled right after a failed transfer? Let me know.
I'll be checking you in today. Can you hear me okay?
I can, yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, can I get your first and last name, please?
Jessica Quesada.
And your date of birth? Oh, wait, I don't need you. All right, and you are seeing Dr. Wald today, is that right?
I'm scheduled with Dr. Lettery.
Oh, wait, sorry, no, Dr. Lettery, yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I looked at the wrong line. All right, perfect. I will go ahead and switch you over to his waiting room.
Okay, thank you so much.
He'll see you whenever he can. You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Hi.
Hello, how are you both?
We're doing good.
This won't take long. I just wanted to touch base about a couple things.
Yeah, okay.
So we're going ahead with the frozen transfer, the one that we have.
Yes.
And then there's this one that's on no read, correct?
Yeah, no, because I don't think they even were able to tell if it was like, is it mosaic or anything? It just says undetermined.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So the question that I really have is what happens if the embryo that we're going to transfer or we're planning to transfer doesn't survive?
I thought about that too. I don't know.
I thought about it, but never processed the whole, finished.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I think one time we did have one embryo, right, that didn't...
No, we have not had one.
Okay, they've all survived though?
They all survived.
But I know that it does happen.
Right. So the decisions are either if it doesn't survive the thaw, we're done, we move on to another IVF cycle. And I think your insurance company, and we can check this out beforehand, would say this is a non-usable embryo. That's option A. Option B is we just transfer this without any genetic information. I'm not recommending any of these yet.
Okay. I think my only worry with transferring it is a lot of the ones that we transfer do end up sticking, and I end up miscarrying like at 9 weeks, and then I have to do a DNC and and that's my worry, that it won't be genetically normal, and then I'm gonna have to go through like medical intervention to miscarry, or because I've done the pills before too.
Yeah. So how would you feel about discarding this embryo as being non-usable?
That's kind of the idea where we were at already, but discarding that one.
Yeah, I think because I don't know. It's just I don't, because I know there's the option of like maybe retesting it, but it'll already be too many thaws by the time that it's getting transferred if it is genetically normal. I don't know. Right? Yeah, like if we send it for testing again, like.
So yes, we do that. We thaw, biopsy, and then send again. Most of our patients, if they have a no read or no genetic information about the embryo, they don't want to risk another biopsy. They don't want to pay for another biopsy. They'll just discard it. And in your case, if you don't get pregnant with this transfer, let's say we transfer this embryo, you don't get pregnant, then you don't have any embryos left. That would clear the way for another cycle. Your history is complicated enough, Jessica, that I agree with you. I think transferring an embryo of unknown genetics might put us in the position where you're going to miscarry again, and that whole rigmarole, and then that delays moving forward again.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want you to feel like painted into a corner that you don't have options, but I wanted to explore what the two of you want to do, what you think would be best.
Yeah, because we were even like considering maybe transferring both, but then again the worry is that the genetically normal won't stick, and if the one that's undetermined is abnormal, it sticks and going through a miscarriage. So
Right.
I think we want to just do this transfer, discard the embryo that is undetermined, and just hope that it survives thaw. And if it doesn't, then I guess we just have to start all over.
Right, and that will be covered, right? I mean, part of us doing the frozen transfer here is to either get pregnant or put you in a position that you could then use your benefits.
Correct.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a silly criteria.
I know.
It's not in the patient's best interest to force them to transfer an embryo. I mean, anyway, what it is, right?
Yeah. We wanted to do the cycle, but we can't. A question is, because we would be traveling to Seattle, how soon would we know if the embryo survived thaw?
Morning of.
Okay, so would someone give us a call if it didn't survive? That way we don't have to even check in. We can just turn around.
Correct.
Okay.
So I'll make a note. If I'm not here, I should be, but if I'm not here, I'll make a note for embryology to call immediately.
Okay.
Most of the time for my patients from Tri-Cities, people know that they're on the road the morning of, so.
Okay. And then I know it's different for every embryo and every patient, but how often do you see genetically normal embryo not survive thaw?
Very, very rare.
Okay.
But you'll
still.
guard against worst case scenarios and have a plan in place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so if it doesn't survive thaw, how quickly would we be able to start stimming?
Right away.
Okay, just as soon as I get a cycle?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The same with if we transfer and like I have a 0 beta or like negative, we can start with the next.
Yeah, we would probably stop medications, start birth control pills, and move forward.
Okay. And so I think we were also confused with the protocol. Did we decide it's going to be medicated? Because I think it looked like it was a natural and.
Well, I was playing off what I thought.
Okay.
You would want it. We can go either way,
Mm-hmm.
and I know Rebecca was trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
So right now we have. Over to here. Right now we have it'll be a medicated cycle.
Okay. Yeah, because I think we've done really good with those, even with the ones that weren't genetically normal that I ended up miscarrying. We got pregnant almost every time.
Yeah.
Even this last one, although it was a chemical, but yeah.
All right. So just to review, we'll discard the no-read embryo.
Mm-hmm.
Keep embryo number 3, which is the one we're going to transfer. Proceed with the medicated cycle. Keep our fingers crossed that it survives. If it doesn't, we'll transition with your period into an IVF cycle. If it survives, we transfer. You're not pregnant. Same thing. We'll transition to another IVF cycle. And if it stays and you're pregnant, then we'll keep our fingers crossed and hold her back.
Yes.
Okay. Well, great. All right. I think I have our plan. I'll connect with Rebecca right now.
Okay. All right.
Thanks for taking time.
All right.
All right, thank you.
Okay, bye.
Okay, that was pretty straightforward. I think he mainly wanted to know.
Why'd you question that we already spoke about the discard?
I know, but it's just like part of me just wonders like, what if it's normal?
I know, but like I said,
but I can't.
I left it up to you because it's your body.
I know.
And you're the one that's gonna have to go through all that.
I just can't.
We spoke about it earlier, and then he brought it up.
We sent how many? 13.
We sent 13.
And 5 came back normal.
5 came back normal. That 6th one was undetermined.
Yeah, so it's like there's a 50-50 chance almost that it could be normal, just based on. But also, it's like
It is.
I think if I hadn't gone through what I had gone through with like all the miscarriages, I would have been like, let's just do it. Like, but knowing like how hard, like the DNC and going into
the cytotech.
The cytotech and I don't know if I can go through that like again, like for my own like mental health. I think it's just IVF is already so much, and then to have to go through a miscarriage, it's like, and to I don't know. Like, I think if it was a mosaic embryo, depending on its breaks, I think I would have transferred it, but it's undetermined. Like there's no like. It's just undetermined.
Yeah.
Like
The 2 we transferred that weren't tested came back abnormal.
Yeah. So,
I
don't know. I know a lot of people might disagree, or and also the thing is like it's already been. It was a 5-day embryo. We unthawed to biopsy, and then we sent that off, and it came back undetermined. So then to unthaw again, that would be 6th thaw, and if it's normal, then that would be a 7th thaw. Like I just don't think it would survive. Like the chances of survival.
7 day.
Yeah, it would be. But I mean, yeah. So sorry. Yeah, it would be a 7-day thaw. So it'd be a triple thawed embryo at transfer time, which it just doesn't. The odds of it surviving, it's like we're gonna,
pay the thousands of dollars to get it
tested. Go through all these hurdles and then get results. And if it is genetically normal, and it's like, even this one is scary. This one's scary because it's like, what if it doesn't survive thaw? Because it's even day 5 embryos might not survive thaw, but you've been thawed once and then to be thawed again.
We've been lucky to not have one that didn't survive.
I could have sworn we had one.
No. No, we didn't. We how many transfers have we had? 5, 6. The 2.
No, but I thought that we had some before we even thought them.
Because we did 2 before we had them tested, and you had 2 miscarriages.
So did we?
One had 9 weeks, one had 11 weeks.
No, we did 3.
2.
We transferred 2 one time.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh, we did, huh?
We transferred 2.
But you got pregnant.
One stuck.
Yeah, one stuck, and the first one, so they all survived.
Okay, he said it was very rare, and none.
Like that never crossed my mind.
It didn't cross your mind. It crossed my mind. It crossed your mind last time, but in my mind, I was sorry. In my head, I was thinking we still have another one, like a backup. This time, I thought about it because I'm like, yes, you said it to me on the way over there, and I was like, no, we're already on our way over here. They would have called us to let us know. For this one, if it doesn't survive, it's like all the appointments, the stimming. But at least I think all those appointments were going to be necessary before. Yeah, they were going to be necessary before in order even to do the cycle to see if I had any. Yeah. Right now, the only one that I've done is the hysteroscopy. And so really, I'm only going to be at, what, 2 appointments? Because I need to have a suppression check, and then I need to have a lining check right before we transfer. If it doesn't work, then we just start right away. Which I should, if it doesn't work, I should be getting a period
shortly after.
Shortly after, yeah. I'd be on estrays and I'd be on like progesterone, but at least progesterone would only be a few days.
I just need
if it doesn't survive. And then if it does survive, we transfer, and it would be the same thing. Like we just hope it works, and if it doesn't, like he said, we would stop medications, which would trigger my period, and then I would start cycling.
Just need a calendar.
I just need to just let it be. Like it is what it is.
Don't try forcing it, making it.
That's what I said. Like the last time, I don't think I tried forcing it. Everything was fine leading up to the transfer. It's just, and which is like the worst timing, right? But like we had so much going on that week and like the week after transfer, and if you're moving the camera again.
Oh, sorry.
And EJ's asleep. Is it?
Yeah, shortly.
And I don't know if it was like everything that was going on and like being stressed, that maybe didn't help, or maybe just the embryo wouldn't have stuck anyway, but we'll see. This transfer, we're just gonna try to like keep everything super low key. If there's anything going on around that time, I'm just not gonna attend. I'm just gonna try to like relax and just let my body rest.
It'll be EJ and Daddy all week.
Yeah, I told him, I'm like, you're gonna have to handle EJ, and I'm just gonna have to try to take it easy. So it'll all be worth it, especially if sorry, the camera died, but even if it doesn't work, at least I won't have to like question if everything that I did leading up to transfer or during that
Even though
time,
you still will.
yeah, but not as much.
Yeah.
Like had any effects in like a negative or unsuccessful outcome. So yeah, I think at least there's that. Because even now, like I still like question if, oh, did I do too much? If I hadn't done this, if I hadn't done that. But yeah, so I don't know, man. The plan, we should be getting a calendar. I don't know when.
Probably next week.
I think, yeah, she said that after the appointment with Dr. Luttery, she just needed to make sure that we had financial clearance. And if we have...
Which they should already.
She said that they would...
I'm sorry.
No, she said they didn't for sure because they needed,
Doctor.
I think to tell the insurance that... Oh, what was the clearance for? I don't remember. They were waiting on one thing. I don't think they were waiting on our plan, because if we do the transfer, then they should just cover it. I don't know what they were waiting on.
I think they were waiting for Dr. Levy to put in the medicated cycle instead of the...
But yeah, so we should be getting a calendar at least, I would say, within a week or so.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can start. But I think she said that everything will start with my July period.
So
It'll
be 28 days.
Within like 2 weeks.
I know,
Yeah.
but I mean...
Yeah, because she says she doesn't even know if I'll be on birth control this time. They'll just start with my
Oh, because they put you on birth
control
to start
my
your period.
But she doesn't think, unless she said it, there's
But then that would be change of protocol. Because every time we've done it before, we use...
No, not
Yeah.
some of them.
Oh, I think every
But
time...
the birth control doesn't have anything to do with the protocol.
I know, but wasn't it so that way they could dictate? And well, yeah, it was so they know when everything was day to day
No,
or something.
the birth control is, I think, for it to line up to their schedule.
Yeah, so okay, that's what.
So yeah, so she said if I need certain days, like for sure, and my period doesn't line up with it, then she'll put me on birth control. But if everything lines up, like if we told her, oh, I want like a transfer mid-August, and my period comes like at this day, they would be like, oh, okay, everything would line up anyway, so you don't. But I don't know, maybe I will be on birth control. But the most important thing for me was I wanted to be on
PIO.
Yeah, I wanted to be on estrays and
Okay, I'm gonna let you go.
all that stuff, but yeah, you're confusing me.
Yeah, I noticed. That's what it sounds. You go.
All right, I love you. Oh my gosh, you guys, I feel like there's just so much to process, and I know I might be all over the place and it sounds like I don't know what I'm talking about, but like right now I probably don't know what I'm talking about because I'm trying to process everything myself. And I don't know if you can tell, but my eyes are a little bit swollen. Like 2 days ago, I don't know what happened, but I was running in the afternoon, like after work actually, so in the evening. And when I got done running, I had noticed that this eye right here was like really swollen. This one not as much, but this one was swollen. And I was like itchy everywhere. So I don't know if I ate something or like what it was. I'm thinking I had an allergic reaction to something. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, so the plan going forward is to do a medicated frozen embryo transfer. Whether I'm on birth control or not, I don't know. Once I have a calendar, I'll make sure to share it with you guys. This last time I was on birth control, but I think that was more to have the transfer aligned to like their schedule. I don't know if you guys know if birth control has any effect on like the protocol, or if it's just for scheduling purposes. Please let me know, because I think it is for scheduling purposes. But anyway, the in case you didn't hear, we actually do have 2 embryos left. We have one that is genetically normal, and then we have another embryo that is like the testing came back undetermined, meaning that we obviously don't know if the embryo is genetically normal or not. We've considered transferring the embryo, but I don't think that we want to do that because I fortunately have pretty good success with transfers. Even before I started documenting my journey, we had 2 transfers, and I got pregnant both times, but I miscarried both times at 9 weeks because as we found out later, the embryos were not genetically normal, which led to us unthawing all the embryos we had, send them off to test, have them tested, and then after that, we've transferred genetically normal embryos. I think the times that it didn't work was because like we weren't on progesterone an extra day. And after my doctor adjusted that extra day in progesterone, we got pregnant with our son. So that's how we have EJ. And after... not after, but this last time that we did a protocol, we followed that exact, what am I saying? This last time that we did a transfer, we followed the exact same protocol we had done for our son, and again, we got pregnant, so that was really good. However, it was a chemical pregnancy. My HCG level was 63, I believe, day 8 or day 9, and then 2 days later it was only at 68. So that might be discouraging to some people, but it's the protocol that I trust because it's the protocol that got me my son, and it's the protocol that gave us a positive this last time. So it's the one that I want to do next time. And so yeah, with all that said, I don't know if I want to transfer this undetermined embryo because I have a feeling that it might stick, and I'm scared that it's not gonna be genetically normal and that I'm gonna miscarry. So yeah, I've had really bad experiences with miscarriages, like, you know, DNCs twice. I had a really bad cytotech experience, and I don't want to relive that, so I don't even want to risk transferring this embryo in case it's not genetically normal and it sticks. Yeah, so we're gonna transfer our one genetically normal embryo, and if it does not survive thaw, as you heard, we're gonna just jump right into a cycle and same thing, if it doesn't stick, we'll just jump right into a cycle. Like we're not gonna wait. Like as soon as my period starts, we'll start stimming. Which I don't know, do you guys think that I should be waiting one transfer, or have you cycled right after a failed transfer? Let me know. I feel like I have so many thoughts in my head, and like just not questions because I just had the meeting with the doctor, but just, you know, things that I'm trying to process myself, and that I think no one's gonna be able to answer, you know, like just never, you don't know, like I don't know how my body's gonna react if we stim right away or if we don't. Like I'd have to do both to see which was the right choice, and obviously I can't predict the future, so we just gotta kind of go with our gut. And yeah, so before I keep rambling, and I know this video probably doesn't make sense, or I hope it didn't confuse you too much, but those are just kind of some of the things that are going through my mind, and things that we have to figure out. But hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys want to continue following us on our journey, don't forget to hit the like button and to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.